The fragile ceasefire between Israel and Hamas hangs in the balance as the fate of 19 missing hostages remains uncertain. But here's where it gets controversial. Hamas claims it's doing its best to recover the bodies of the deceased hostages, but Israel insists the mission is far from over. This tense standoff raises critical questions about trust, accountability, and the future of peace in the region. In a recent development, Hamas announced it has returned the bodies of 2 more Israeli hostages as part of the US-brokered ceasefire deal. However, the group's armed wing stated that retrieving the remaining bodies is a complex task, requiring specialized equipment and time. They emphasized their commitment to the agreement, but highlighted the challenges of searching through the devastated ruins of Gaza. And this is the part most people miss. The ceasefire deal implicitly acknowledges that Hamas might not have been able to locate all the remains before the initial deadline. US President Donald Trump has warned that Israeli forces could resume fighting if Hamas fails to uphold its end of the bargain. Meanwhile, Israel's Prime Minister's office confirmed receiving coffins through the Red Cross, urging the public to await official identification before drawing conclusions. Senior US advisors have defended Hamas's efforts, arguing they have acted in good faith by returning living hostages and working to locate the deceased. Here's where opinions start to diverge. While some see Hamas's actions as a genuine attempt to comply with the agreement, others view it as a stalling tactic. Critics argue that Hamas is using the recovery process as leverage, while supporters point to the logistical nightmare of searching through a war-torn landscape. What do you think? Is Hamas doing enough, or is this a deliberate delay? Adding to the complexity, Israel's defense minister has ordered the IDF to prepare a comprehensive plan to defeat Hamas if the ceasefire collapses. This move underscores the deep mistrust between the parties and the precarious nature of the peace process. Meanwhile, UN humanitarian chief Tom Fletcher has urged Israel to open all crossings into Gaza for aid, emphasizing that withholding assistance is not a bargaining chip. He also called on Hamas to intensify efforts to return the remaining bodies. On the ground in Gaza, the ceasefire has brought little relief. Residents like Nevin Al-Maghrabi, a mother of 6, express growing anxiety about the agreement's durability. Food prices have skyrocketed as traders hoard supplies, fearing the war could reignite. Every time we'll start to feel safe, new threats appear, Nevin shared, capturing the widespread fear and uncertainty. Looking ahead, US advisors have outlined a vision for Gaza that excludes Hamas from governance, focusing instead on de-escalation, aid delivery, and reconstruction. But with tensions running high and trust in short supply, the path to lasting peace remains fraught with challenges. What's your take? Is the ceasefire a stepping stone to peace, or just a temporary pause in a long-standing conflict? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going.